will you share the police thing, or is that classified?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. Let me go.
Good one, Nick.
Hold on.
I
got one.
Hold on. So I've been exposed to public German gym, and the most horrible thing is
Come here, Tommy.
Tommy.
Look at.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jack.
Jack.
Oh yeah, I have all this.
Wedding in Hawaii, real original.
Real original. After a rough technical difficulty start and 1 month off of the ALFPod, we are back. Okay. Now, Joe, I know you hate structure. We're just gonna same sort of just loose scaffolding. Okay.
Structured, unstructured.
Yeah, structured, unstructured.
Can you tell
Okay.
why is the last episode not uploaded, and what happened with the lookalikes, and was anyone offended?
I've been very, very busy. And I haven't been able to upload or haven't been able to edit the lookalike
What
one.
have you been
That was
busy
a-
with?
Andy, tell him I have 7 jobs.
Joey,
Okay. I have
that's a warning.
a warning. It's hard to edit these because you have to take out a lot. You have to take out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So to protect our rights. Okay, ready? Everyone, your favorite segment, highlight or low light of the week. Okay, Anthony, we'll start with you. Is Joe?
Oh my goodness.
Anthony, low light besides your mic not.
Everybody needs a
not
villain.
working.
Low was Andy having to leave this week, and we didn't get to
Damn right.
really see him very much because we were working the whole time he was here, and then we had left on the weekend. So whole time
Deliberately.
Yeah.
Where'd you guys go on the weekend?
we had a flight already scheduled back home to go like finish the rest of the wedding stuff.
Damn.
Wait, are you at home?
No, this was last weekend.
Oh, last week.
And then highlight was by having Andy and Mikey here. That was super fun.
I made both the low light and high
You
light.
made low and high, Andy. Yeah. What'd you guys do when everyone was down there?
They went to the beach a ton.
Oh.
We took them to like the Spectrum and a few other places, but most of the time it was when we were off work or whatever. It was just hanging out at the house. So
We watched a lot of Modern Family. We
Oh,
played Mario Kart.
Good phase. Decent.
Well,
Right.
well, Anthony
My-
and Kate were working, and I had to host Andy. I had to host him in my van.
Yeah.
Every
I was at
morning.
Dad's the weekend.
I'm your divorced dad. Do you like staying with your mom better? But every morning,
Well, I played all.
I'd pitch Andy ideas of what we could do, and be like, "Oh, we could go to the office building, or we could go do this." And we'd sit there, and then we'd go, "Well, let's just go to the beach." Let's go to the beach every day.
yeah. You look like you went to the beach a lot, Mike, with your tan. You look very. You're.
That's why I work.
I play.
Did you get your teeth whitened?
That's what I said. You're so white. What the hell?
Once you get like
Mike?
a sales job, you get like veneers now, and you have like.
I've just been flossing a lot to overcompensate for the living in the van.
I've never seen somebody with such white teeth. It's incredible. You should be in a commercial. Okay. Okay, Joe. Your turn.
Oh,
Your
okay,
favorite-
okay. Low light. I got chronic laryngitis, and I have chronic laryngitis. I have a polyp on my larynx for the last. I got
What's a
sick on
polyp?
February 26th. I got sick. And I was sick for about a week. A full on, I don't know what it was, viral infection, and then that went away. But I have a lingering cough for the last 30 days.
Oh,
And-
Interesting.
And now I have a raspy voice.
You love your
I have
raspy voice. Chronic laryngitis. Okay, that's a good. I also got really, really sick. I think around that same time. Look at that.
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, cut that out.
Mike, show those pearly whites, huh? There we go.
Yeah, you look like I'll find which. New lookalikes have to come out now. Really
I've been brushing my teeth with butter and clay.
shiny.
Springtime lookalikes.
My,
I'm Chip Skylark.
Chip Scott.
Okay, my highlight. Hold on. Was that
We can trim this all together.
I walked outside with out of sweatshirt on for the first time in 8 months.
Gosh.
Good. Wow.
Unbelievable feeling. I feel like I just got out of prison. So
So it's sunny in Chicago now.
it was a very hard winter. It was very hard. It was
Joey
very-
barely made it through the winter once again.
I barely made it. Almost died from laryngitis.
His nut supply was dwindling.
Wait, Nick, what was your illness and what was your
I don't know, but my whoop
do
was
anything?
my whoop. It was like maybe the flu or some sort of viral infection, and my whoop was freaking out, like telling me all like you are emergency on all my vitals for like 4 days, and I was in like a red zone recovery and respiratory rate. It was really, I was really sick.
what were your
And I sat
symptoms?
on the couch. I was sad, and I was sweaty. I
Oh,
was
Nick.
motivated. No, I was coughing. I
Laura,
had the worst
I feel sick.
I have a tummy ache.
Um,
No. And I ate
No.
I ate a bunch of like cup of noodles. That was the only thing I could eat.
Oh, that's fun.
That's so fun. And it actually started me into like a new era, and that's now my consistent lunch is a piece of bread and a cup of noodles.
That's what my lunch is.
I have
That's
a couple
great.
meals every day. I have them at work. That's part of my process is no meals until after I finish exercising at 8 p.m. But throughout the day, I have strictly ultra high processed foods. Cup of noodles being one of them.
Cup of noodles.
Make my workout harder, but it makes my ankles swollen. Cup of noodles do that. So much
Ankles.
Joey's
Ankles get
pre-diabetic now.
Joey and his swollen.
They get noticeably swollen. I get muffin top over my ankle patch. And the days that I eat.
Muffin top.
Muffin top.
Oh,
That
yeah.
really good. Mike, your highlight and low light? And a low light.
Highlight, Andy was here. We went to the beach, and highlight.
No, that's good. That place. That place. How about low light?
Nothing's coming to
Wait,
mind.
a Roby frisbee?
No, we should have got. Andy kept saying no to the Roby Frisbee.
Wow.
Yeah, we said no to everything, Mike, and you're like, yeah, let's not do that. So we both said no.
You guys need
You're
more
right.
earnestness. More earnest.
No, Andy
you know?
gets anxiety having your Roby by the water. It gives him anxiety.
No.
Okay.
Joe.
Mike,
So yeah, the
Andy-
highlight was Andy was here, and then we were all playing and we played Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And so we would go to the beach during the day, and then we'd come back. What are you doing, Nick?
I want to hear your low light. I want to hear the police
Okay,
story.
I'm gonna get to it. I'm setting up. It's called showmanship.
Okay.
So there's nothing more relaxing than when you get back from the beach and you get showered after a beach day, and then you just sit from 4 p.m. on and watch shows and melt on your phone. And so Andy and I did that every day while Anthony was at work. And then my low light,
Wait, what's your go-to snack while you're relaxed? Like, what do you eat? Do you consume? anything?
I was making for dinner for my pounded ground turkey. I was having it with chips and queso. So I'd have it on a plate instead of eating it with a spoon. I'd put chips, the pounded turkey, and then melted Tostitos queso on top of it. So
And the donut. And the
friggin'
donut.
good.
Don't forget the
That's straight out of Anthony diet. Tostitos queso.
Yeah.
Does your van reek?
Spotless. You want to see it?
No, it's really clean. I was in there.
Andy and I had a steak dinner in here while
The
we were on Pop
bathroom.
Drive.
Pretty romantic.
If I get a sale during the day, I get a steak.
That's good. That's a good system. Okay. And how about your low light, Mike?
Right now, my low light is I just spent $380 on 20 leads, and only 10 came in so far, and I've only gotten 2 people on the phone.
Damn.
Only 2 no's. But my last batch was good.
Will you share the police thing, or is that classified?
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
I was the whole reason I added low light
Whatever
to
your
this
nose.
segment was so you would tell the police story. I thought you were
I
getting that.
completely forgot about somebody called the police on me when I was in Anthony's neighborhood, and I was eating dinner in my house, and the police banged on the door and shined a flashlight in there, like, come out of there! And then I came out, whoa, just take it easy, man. And
What
then
you said?
I didn't say that, but they did
That's
say
your
come
drinking
out. So
job.
I came out, and it was a guy cop and a lady cop, and then I started joking around with him, and the guy was really cool, and then the lady was really not cool.
Really?
Yeah.
What was she saying?
She threw his gun on Mikey.
She was like, I just couldn't win her over. The guy was really cool, and then I had him talking about like his family and high school sports, whatever, and then
What'd you get accused of?
they thought I was a drug dealer.
Wait,
I
saw
think
me come in.
I think it's because that day during like when I took lunch, because I work in another van. So when I have lunch, which is my bowl of soup or chili and 2 pieces of loose bread, I ate it with my shirt off, sitting on the curb in the sun outside my van. So I looked really homeless. And then also Andy was seen coming in and out of my van. Like 30 minutes before the police came. So I think that contributed to it. Both those.
Andy looks like clientele for buying meth out of a van, so I would call the police.
We have no idea who called the police.
Yeah.
Mike, do you think Anthony called the police on you to get you out of your?
I completely do. Yeah.
Genius, Anthony.
Wow.
Genius. Okay.
So what was the? Did you get a fine? Were you doing anything illegal?
No, they can't do anything because, according to Section 090311 of Orange County Municipal Law, I am not an oversized vehicle because I'm less than 10,000 pounds and less than 48 inches wide or something.
48 inches wide.
48 inches.
4 feet wide.
4 feet wide.
It's not the right dimension.
Or,
I don't
I don't know. But
I'm not 5 feet wide, Michael.
okay, Annie, Andrew.
My low light was sleeping on Anthony's air mattress, and I had my head hanging off of the air mattress, and now I have a kink in my neck. I can't turn it still.
Why would you make your head hang off rather than your legs?
Because, no, I woke up like that. I slept like with my head off like that. And then my highlight.
Told you could sleep on the couch.
I know.
And then my highlight was sleeping on the couch.
Here we go, highlight.
My highlight was being at the beach, going to Corona Del Mar, Inspiration Point. It was pretty sick.
Okay.
Going to Balboa Island down in Orange County for spring break. Playing Anthony's Disneyland game on his Xbox. It's pretty relaxing.
Anthony, what's the Disneyland game?
Some free game on the Xbox where you just run around the park.
Like it's Second Life.
I got it during COVID.
It's exactly like the park.
You can wait in line. You sit and wait in line.
Yeah. You have to wait in a lot of lines.
Okay, those are your highlight, low light, Andy. Okay, I don't really even have any good highlight, low
That's
light.
all right. Let's move on.
No, no. I would have taken my time. It's my time in the segment. Low light, a lot of things. We'll go with Laura. I had to take Laura like 2 hours away to some psychology conference for a week, so I'm by myself. And I have to.
They kind of drop Laura off at the loony bin.
You know,
The loony bin.
gotta go crazy. So I have to cook. By myself, and I just cooked a bunch of ground beef, and I put it in Tupperware. I'm gonna heat it up in the microwave. It's actually pretty good. You put salsa on it. So highlight. I went on. Huh?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Highlight.
No,
I went.
Mumbling.
Is there a delay?
I've been mumbling a lot recently. I don't know why.
No.
Muttering and mumbling.
That's funny.
probably-
It's funny to develop mumbling in adulthood and not in adolescence.
Joe, your mumbling's probably related to your chronic laryngitis, I would guess.
Yes, because I had to talk at a different pitch because of my polyp.
Okay.
Hey,
Luke
wait,
Lennon.
can I change my low light real quick? I just forgot. It's a really good one.
Yeah, change your low light, Anthony. What is it?
Okay, so Sunday night we get back from the airport, like 11 o'clock, can't fall asleep, and it's like 1 a.m., and I go to the bathroom, open the door, and it hits my toe on the corner, rips my toenail off almost completely, and I'm too tired to deal with it, so I just have to like hang my foot out the bed all night, and then in the morning before work, I have to like move, like I have to unwedge my toenail because it went into my skin. I had to pull it out, tilt it, and then cut it with nail clippers. It's blood everywhere. It's horrible. So I don't have a toenail now.
Gosh, Anthony, how did you not
Can you
have
show it to
that?
us right now?
Yeah, do you
And he had a Hello Kitty Band-Aid.
You want a picture of what it looks like, or do you want to see my wild toe?
take off your sock if you're wearing one and put it up to the
Have you
camera.
ever seen a
You ever
foot
seen a
with
foot
four
with four
toes?
toes? It actually
Okay.
has a Band-Aid on it right now.
Read.
I'll show you a picture.
Okay,
I'll show
okay.
you a picture from earlier.
Anthony, if you can
It's wrapped up pretty tight right now.
Boot, wearing a full boot.
text me a picture, Anthony, and then I'll put it up, on. Oh, that,
God.
Oh my god!
You're big.
Okay, you win, low light. All
Why
right.
did you tell us like a You tell us like a Wallace and Gromit character.
Claymation toe.
My toes have way too much space between them. They're all like a half inch between each toe.
Wow.
What is that called? Webbed feet? You're webbed like a duck.
No, it's the opposite of that.
Reptilian.
Opposite of webbed feet. Oh,
Because he's
Andy,
Lizard King, so he's reptilian.
Lizard King. All right, this is another segment that I had.
What is it?
What is the most annoying thing that somebody can do at a gym? The worst worst
I got one.
thing that somebody can do at a gym.
Okay. Let me go.
Good one, Nick.
Hold
Let me
on.
go.
I got one.
Hold on.
Oh,
You got one.
All right, hold on.
I'm
Everybody-
first.
no, we went oldest to youngest. We'll go youngest to oldest. Andy.
Yeah.
Go take
All
mine.
right.
You're good.
Well, okay, this happened to me when I was at LA Fitness down in California, and I was at my rack, and I was doing power cleans, and some guy came up and grabbed 245s off of my rack, and I told him, hey, you didn't think to ask me if I was going to use those? And then he was like, no, were you? And I was like, no, that's not the point. It's courtesy to ask. And then it was really annoying to me.
Good.
wow.
Yeah.
Look,
That was
I
it.
needed those 45s.
But it was just
That-
so annoying.
How
The
many
guy was
40, were there a lot of 45s though? Were there a lot of
There
45s?
wasn't a lot of 45s. And still.
Well, you should ask.
Still
You gotta
ask.
ask. You can't just come up to somebody's rack. I actually just the other day at the gym avoided doing that and walked really far because I didn't want to ask somebody in German if these are free. So I walked really far to go get the other weights because it's so rude to just pluck them off somebody's rack.
Well, what if there are like 5 45s on each side?
That's a different story.
That's a different story. It's totally
Okay,
different scenario.
If you have that many 45s and they're
Okay.
lifting like a 35 on each side, then you can take it as you want. But if they have that many, if they have like 4 45s and they're already on like 225, whether it be squat or whatever, then you have to ask
That's true.
because now
True.
there's somebody
I
who's
think-
in multiple 45s territory.
Depending
Yeah,
on what
you have
they're-
to
what they're-
decipher. Yeah, you have to decipher if there's a possibility that they would actually be using those, or if they're dainty
Okay.
and not.
Well,
good.
Andy, exactly how many 45s were there? 'Cause I think that.
There was 3 on each side, but still.
And how many
I
did you
think
have on
the
your? And
principles-
how many did you have on your
I had 1.
bar?
I had 1, but still.
Kind of iffy.
I was
right.
annoyed. I was annoyed and I was happy I said something. So,
Okay, good. What was the guy like? What kind of guy was he?
it was pretty.
Did he have gloves on?
We cut that out.
Everybody in Germany wears gloves at the gym. I have so many, and all of mine are specific to German gyms. Okay, Mike, go ahead.
I don't,
Oh,
okay, mine is anytime you see a male at the gym,
Oh, here we go.
17 through sometimes 30, and you see them riding the endorphin high really hard of the
What?
exercise, or if they like bob their head to the music, or any sort of like mumbling the lyrics of whatever they're listening to in between sets, and just seeing people like that ride a gym endorphin high and watching them and being like, you can understand that, oh, they think that this is what they are now. They think that they are this endorphin high, and they don't realize it's going to come down. And so they make all these horrible behavioral decisions thinking they're going to ride this high for the rest of their life.
The endorphins
So,
give
that.
them way too much confidence.
So on the same point, we talked about this in the No Warm Up podcast. Anytime somebody on social media posts a video of themselves talking about life while they're alone in their car, that is another false endorphin high where they think they figured out the answers to life.
that's not related to the gym though.
I mean, if he's just outside the gym,
Oh, post.
Yeah.
post
gym, you know.
Or like you could tell if like somebody posts a video of themselves talking alone in their car, like they had just had a nice drive and they were listening to music, and then they're like, okay, here's the thing with life.
Enlighten me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
that's
those
good.
are my.
Those are good. Those are good ones. Joe, I know you're excited about this, probably.
I was excited. I have 2. Well, one I just hate, especially there's a certain type of clientele that goes to the Lifetime Fitness in Chicago.
Okay.
They're all the same. They all wear the same aloe. Everything's aloe. They have their aloe shirt and shorts and on clouds, and they have the aloe hat, and they never sweat a drop. Like the whole workout, they're on their phone. They have 2 phones. They all have 2 phones, and they're always on them, always carrying them in both hands, walking around the gym.
What kind of workouts do these people do?
Strictly on the bench, free weights, just random upper body arm workouts, or walking on the treadmill. I just have a visceral hatred. There's one guy at the gym I just hate. I just look at him. There's one guy.
Let's pull up a picture of him.
Every day I just look at him, I'm just like, God, this guy sucks. He's
How
never
old
seen-
is he?
Probably 32. He's a Salesforce account rep.
Oh,
I saw
God.
his backpack. He's the archetype of of my least favorite person at the gym. And then in the sauna specifically, very upsetting when people will play music or TikTok out loud, no headphones.
Oh my
You say
god,
something to him?
That's crazy.
that's
I
horrible.
will say something. I said something last time. Some guy comes in, just starts scrolling TikTok. It's like, can you turn that off? Like, dude, you have. I had headphones in. He's like, dude, you have earbuds in. I'm like, yeah, I can still hear you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He said he gave a rebuttal to
Yeah,
that.
I tried to give him a rebuttal.
What kind
Oh
of
my
guy?
God.
What kind of guy?
Well, he's like, it's on the weekends, on Saturdays and Sundays. There's a whole group of like, they're like UFC or MMA fighters or something. So they're all like tatted up, and they come in. They look kind of sick. And they all come in together. It's like they're on like a team or something.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
Oh shit. Was he one of those guys?
He looked pretty intimidated, but I had to build up the nerves to say something.
How was he? Was he like as tall as you, or was he just kind of
He
jacked?
was a short, jack male. He just
That's dangerous.
25.
Yeah.
Really
That's
dangerous.
Maybe next time you
Let me
bite
tell
your
you
tongue.
something.
Bite
He
your
has
tongue.
nothing to lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. It was really scary.
Okay, that's horrible behavior. Any sort of out loud TikTok, Instagram Reels. Anthony, you got any?
That's all.
Yeah, I've got two. First is people that won't like ask you if you're almost done or if you have any sets left. They'll just stand there really close and stare at you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So when they do that, I'll just do 15 sets of whatever I'm doing. I'll make that my entire workout out of spite.
Good.
Is it at the rack, at the bench rack, squat rack, or what?
No, it's like never at the bench. It's usually at like the lat pull down or
Always
the
lat pull
rows or
down.
the leg press, something like obscure.
Yeah.
And it's always just like weird. There's no manners. And then the other is the whole new generation of early 20s / high school weightlifters that wear pajama pants to work out.
Oh my
They wear
god.
bad
Wow.
pajama pants.
Sunset
That's
Apollo.
Right.
Has that gotten to Oregon or Chicago yet, or is that just a California thing?
Seems like an
I've
act of California. thing.
I've seen a couple.
I tried on my wedding suit the other day, and now I look down on anybody who does not dress well when they leave the house. So if you wear pajama pants at the gym, you're an idiot.
Very, very popular.
Oh,
I
gotta-
wore a suit in the changing room for 4 minutes.
I have to send you guys a picture of me in my suit. I look like James Bond. It's unbelievable.
are they boot cut? I envision you getting a boot cut.
What is boot cut? Is that like that meme of if your lawyer's pants look like this, you're not going to jail? That type?
Yes, but it's like bell bottom where they get wider at the
bottom.
bottom. Cut for boots.
No. But the guy, boot cut. Okay, no, the guy at the store tried to sell me some really baggy pants. It was very strange. Okay, I have two.
Oh, you
I
look
have.
good.
I have.
You look good in these.
What kind of accent is that, Mike?
That's the salesman at Men's
Moroccan.
Warehouse.
There we go. Mine are all Germany specific. Because I worked out, Mike. You know the private gym Patchwork in Germany that we worked out. Like I worked out at there for like 7 years, so I never had to deal with anything in a public gym. And then this last year, I had to get a gym membership, and so I've been exposed to public German gym. And the most horrible thing is nobody wears deodorant. It smells like BO.
Oh,
Oh my
all
God.
over the place.
Are
It's
you
crazy.
kidding me?
I literally have to go like this, like very often. And if anybody walks close to you within like a 5-6 foot radius, you almost faint. So that's the worst thing. And then the second worst thing is it's like really strong. Germans are like world famous for when they go on vacation places to wake up at 6 a.m. and take their towel and go reserve their beach chair and then come back at like 2 p.m. and be like, no, that's my chair. I reserved it. And that has come also to the gym where people put towels on machines to reserve them.
That's
Even
crazy.
when they're not using them, and they sit on them, and it's just ridiculous. So, those are my two. I was really frustrated at the gym. That's
Have you had any confrontations?
no, because I'm too scared. I'm too scared to get into confrontation with German because my German is so passive. So I
passive.
avoid confrontation at all costs. That's why I walked so
Can you
far.
please
That's
stop?
why I walked so far to get the weights. So I didn't want to risk confrontation. If I
it's
get
for your German.
mad,
You just sound like a little kid.
Yeah, because if I speak German, they're like, shut up. Sound like a baby. Really, it's also very hard
Water.
and expensive to buy good deodorant. Like one of the things when I always come back home is I load up on American deodorant and bring it back here. Because
Wow.
so
Interesting.
that's my
Nick,
case.
when I came to Germany, they tried to take my deodorant at the airport. They said, Deo stick, Deo stick. You can't do this. I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
Smuggle in deodorant.
Tasing.
They're like, I had deodorant in my bag.
What are you doing?
Tackle him.
Hey,
Taser
yeah.
neck.
When you guys come
This
for
belong to you.
can you guys bring me some like Old Spices, regular antiperspirant deodorant, please?
We just swallow it. We just
Is
swallow
it on your registry? Is it on your registry?
For my
Your
wedding,
registry.
I register for Old Spice.
500 packs of air glove.
That's what I got. Okay, that's good. Okay, that was a good segment, right? You guys like
Yeah,
that?
that was great.
That was a great.
Okay, Anthony, do you have?
Yeah.
Do you? I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you have an animal fact?
Of course I have an animal fact. I've had it for a month.
Can we guess? Can we try and guess who it is?
Yes. Yes, please try to guess it.
Anthony, did you
instead of
see-
20 questions? 10 questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Does it
Guess-
fly?
No.
Does it live in the North America?
Yes.
Joe, why don't you go with like, is it a mammal? What is your deduction? No, go ahead.
Are you going to know where it lives on the geography?
Is it a mammal?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Salamander.
Is it a reptile?
No.
Is it invertebrate?
Invertebrate.
No.
Invertebrate.
Is it water-based?
Yes.
Eel.
No.
Uh,
Right though.
I'm not all.
crab, like a crab, a
No.
lobster,
You guys are circling it.
Can it fit in a microwave?
Yes.
jellyfish.
It is a.
Box jellyfish.
No.
Nick.
Mike. No?
Does it have gills? It has gills.
It does, but they're not like bills. I'll give you a hint. It looks like a Pokemon.
Ooh,
Oh, seal.
a turtle. Turtle.
Is it a bird?
No. It's
I
the
guess
one.
it's
The baby dolphin.
No. All right, you guys want me to
Surely
guess?
a baby dolphin can't fit in a microwave, Andy. God.
What's that Pokemon? Oh,
Have you seen it
Omastar.
recently?
No.
Magikarp.
No. Do
here it is.
I do about.
Dragonite.
All right, what is it, Anthony?
Sheldon.
No. The animal of the day is the axolotl.
What the hell, man?
Look, pull up the axolotl. AXOLOTL.
AXOL. Oh, axol.
OTL.
Okay, AX.
Axolotl.
Okay.
Ass turd.
So
What Pokemon is this supposed to look like?
I actually did a project. It looks like Whooper.
Hooper is
Oh,
huge.
Anthony. Oh, it's
I did a
adorable.
project on these in high school. My sophomore year of high school, I did a project on these.
Wow, what is that made out of? Goop?
Its name, in ancient Aztec, its name translates to water monster.
Whoa.
As it should.
Yes.
No, it's
really small.
adorable.
They're so cute, and they actually never like grow out of this. This is like what they look like as babies, and they never grow out of that. Like they never physically mature. So they never grow teeth.
Oh, get that one.
Look at them. This is what their voice sounds like.
It looks like my Fortnite skin.
It does, Andy. It is your Fortnite skin.
Oh,
It is your Fortnite
skin.
It is. That's the name. It's Axo.
They are actually carnivorous. They eat fish and worms and
Whoa.
insects and
And
crustaceans.
humans.
Wow.
And so these pink ones are the pink and white ones are the ones that are bred in captivity usually. And
Okay.
if they're black or brown, then they're
There's a blue on Nick.
wild.
Anthony, you should become really passionate about their rights.
Joe.
That's a lot of rights. You know, they are an endangered species, and they're only found in this one lake in Mexico.
You should
Wow,
put a link
huh?
in your Instagram bio.
Can you buy that? Can you like
Leave the axle rod.
purchase them? What's the sale price?
You can actually. You can have them as a pet in some states.
Look at
Other
that one.
States, it's illegal to have them as a pet. But what's really cool about them is
Yeah.
that they. So two things. Their genome is larger than humans.
Wait.
And then
Say it again.
their genome is 10 times larger than human genomes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I thought Joey might.
No, translate.
Oh yeah, that just means that scientifically they have.
Science
I think a
corner.
We got a lot of genes.
banana has a longer
Exactly.
genome than a human.
You know who else has a? Okay, you're gonna have to cut this out. Should I say it?
Yep.
Yeah. You guys want to know a really cool fact about them? Last thing is
Okay.
that they can regenerate their body parts within weeks back to the full size. But it's not just like their tail or like their fingers. It can be like their whole arm. They can do their jaws, their spinal cords, their lungs, and their hearts and brains.
Oh my gosh, Anthony, this is a great animal corner. I never even heard of these things. These are incredible.
Yeah, they're
Are
really
they,
get a bunch of
do zoos have them?
not that I've seen.
Oh yeah, Anthony, that's usually part of your segment. Which zoos these are available to look at?
Let me make note of that for
Okay.
future facts.
If you could just send a follow-up email.
I can find
of
out.
where the zoos are. Don't you think
This is
like
literally a Fortnite.
Actually, the Los Angeles Zoo and the San Diego Zoo both have axolotls.
What are they classified as? A fish?
More of an amphibian.
look, it has fingers.
Look, invertebrate.
It's an invertebrate. Don't you guys
A
think?
worm is
like,
an
doesn't it seem like humans should be able to like if you get your hand cut off, like you should be able to regrow it?
You
should
can.
Can
You can if you're trying a visualizer.
Well, I mean, just like standard, like the way a scab heals. Shouldn't you be able to like, oh, my body knows that my arm is gone. It needs to regrow it.
Yeah, we can, but our pineal glands are calcified, so we can't access that anymore.
Damn it! Wow, Anthony.
Because your subconscious mind has all the blueprints for your perfect body.
I love this little guy.
And so, if you don't have it, there's blocks in your mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to get a stuffed animal of one of these. How do you say it, Anthony? Axolotl?
Yes, good.
Really?
Yeah.
First try. First try. Look at this one. This one.
Looper.
This.
That one's
I feel like this is a good one. That's a really cute one. Everybody.
Oh,
do their-
Looper is an axolotl.
Don't squirt me!
Okay. Anthony, good job. Very good
Thank you.
segment that I never even knew
That was
about
very good.
the animal. Very good. Does anybody
Also,
else have any segments there?
Yeah,
we can't see
I
it.
don't see anything.
Oh, those are so good.
Oh,
Joey, you're a picture from Back to the Future and you're dissolving. Uh-oh.
Yo, you gotta
Fix
link
some
up
space-time
that's
continuum
what
and
we
your
need.
chili back.
Oh, that's a good. That's
Conspiracy
good.
that I believe in.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, speaking of Back to the Future, last thing I want to know, what's the last thing that you guys watched, movie or TV show? And was it good?
Cedar Rapids. Me and Mom and Dad watched Cedar Rapids last night, and Jamie.
What is that show? Or movie?
Ed Helms. He's an insurance
I
agent.
know
he,
you.
goes, he goes to an insurance convention, and it's a very pleasant watch. It's really fun.
I know you picked that one, Andy.
I did. I recommended it.
I remember
It's
that
a
movie.
fun, easy watch.
That's a good. I
Did
love.
Dad exhale vehemently every 10 minutes because it was so bad?
No, he laughs at all the jokes.
No, what was that? There was one movie we watched, Joey, that you picked, and then Dad was sighing so many times
Yeah.
during it. Just like, ah.
He's like wiggling his legs.
I can't remember.
Movie.
So he's like,
Great.
Look,
Now I'm mad.
Dad,
I think it was the
you
movie
watched
about the
this?
deaf guy, the deaf drummer.
yes, it was the movie about the deaf
So,
drummer.
it was a pretty bad movie, honestly. It was pretty bad.
It was like really highly critically acclaimed, and then it turned out it was just like a little bit. Okay, Andy, Cedar Rapids, come on down. Mike, what'd you watch? Do you get TV in the van?
I listen to the radio, old timey radio shows.
I do. I actually do. Sometimes when I'm making dinner, I'll listen to old radio shows as I make dinner.
Here's a cinnamon bear.
Or I have some really good audiobooks.
What books?
I'll pull up my library.
Although, don't get him off track. He's supposed to say what show he's watched.
Oh, great.
Okay.
No, it's content. It's content. Yes.
These are some of these.
Want to come see your uncles?
Oh,
Read 'em off.
Tommy!
Read them off, Mike. Can't see it.
Come here, Tommy.
Tommy!
Look at.
Oh my god!
Tommy! What's up, dude?
Oh my god!
Can you say hi? Can you wave?
Tommy! Can you wave? Hi,
Hi,
Tommy.
Tommy. It's your uncle. It's Uncle Mike. Say Uncle Mike. Yeah.
Hi, Tom. I miss you.
Tommy, it's me.
And
You
there's
see
Happy
us?
birthday,
Uncle
Joey.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Joey.
Tommy?
Wave.
Who
Squish
do you
his
see?
sound.
Tommy. Who is that?
Make him say something.
Who's this, Tommy? Is that Uncle Mike? Yeah.
Hi. I love you.
Oh, it's Jack.
Jack!
Oh yeah, I have all this.
Oh, look at the boys. Oh, that is so cute. Oh.
Hi,
Jack.
All right. Okay. You want to
Okay,
say
Tommy,
your
what's
uncles?
your biggest pet peeve at the gym, Tommy?
Tommy, want to wave?
Bye, Tommy.
He's
Hi,
waving.
Hi, Tom.
It's Jack.
We love
Hey,
you.
Jack. What's up, dude?
Beep bop.
Tommy, make a sound. Say hi. He's done. Okay. Tell me.
What if Andy just had like a bunch of
This
kids?
is my son.
Andy, I can see it. You got.
And you
look, got
immediately wear that little dad baby carrier.
You had like 3
Oh, yeah.
kids and you're a huge draft
Hiker.
prospect.
Hi, Mama. Mom, you can say hi on our podcast.
No, she can't. Nameless face.
We have to do
He's like a
interviews with
Charlie
Mom
Brown
now.
mom.
Just the top half of the head, all the adults. We have to do at some point an interview with Ma and Dad separately on this podcast. That'll be very fun.
Oh, that'd be good.
Okay, anybody else watch anything good?
I watched Doubt last night for the first time.
Was that
What's that about?
wait, is that a
Philip Seymour Hoffman, Meryl Streep,
Oh. How was
Priest, Nunn.
How was PSA?
I just like Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I love
Movie
it.
was a good movie. Good movie.
It's the loss of Philip Seymour Hoffman is actually a devastating tragedy of cinema. He's
Really?
such a good actor. Unbelievable.
Really?
Kudos.
And then right after, he put up clips of him from Along Came Polly doing the cough thing, and it just showed his range.
Every time I play basketball, I say "Rain Dance" from in tribute to PSH, Philip Seymour
Yes.
Hoffman.
Yeah.
Okay, Doubt. Anthony, what'd you watch?
Modern Family before bed. Mikey, Kate, and I watched Moana last night.
Okay, nice. I never
You know
watched
what?
it.
It's actually really good.
Good?
Very Hawaii. It gets you in the Hawaii spirit because we're going to Hawaii for our honeymoon.
Whoa,
It's beautiful imagery.
Yeah.
Anthony. So are we. We're
We're going before you. Got the honeymoon
What?
suite right
What's your
before you guys.
I'm gonna need the number to change the sheets.
It's so funny.
Okay.
Oh, Wedding in Hawaii, real original.
Real original. So
We're actually
good.
staying 5 minute. It's a 5-minute walk from the hotel from Freddie and Sarah Marshall.
Damn.
Damn,
It's like a
is
little
that on
condo
Maui?
complex over there. No, it's Oahu. North Bay.
Okay. Laura and I are staying at the exact hotel that we stayed at, and when we all went a few years ago. You guys remember that?
Wow.
The breakfast
really
sandwiches were so good there.
They were the most unbelievable. Joey always got them without cheese, but they were really good. with
Yes,
cheese.
but get the lunch chicken sandwich. It's even better.
Oh,
The chicken
Okay, Mike,
sandwich.
one final opportunity for you, Mike. Did you watch anything good?
No.
Andy and I watched Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
oh, that was fun. That was fun. Saturday night
Such a
we
good
watched Hungry
What
Some
a
Kids,
choice.
and we got Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, you got really hot wings. It's really fun.
That
Oh,
was
that
so
is
fun.
so fun. That's a good
Oh,
dopamine
God.
snack. I'm watching right now
so
while
cool.
Laura's gone. I'm watching The Pit. It's HBO. Have you guys heard of it?
I hate the cover photo for that. It
So
looks
do I.
ugly.
It's terrible.
It's a guy going like this.
Yeah.
The cover photo made
Is it
me
good,
almost
though?
not watch it. It's very. I mean, I'm only 3 episodes in, but it's super. It's very interesting. It takes.
What do you think
place-
about High Tide?
Hey Ari, what about High Tide?
I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
good. It's good. It's like about a emergency room, and it takes place in real time. 15 episodes take place over a 15-hour shift. Yeah, I know. It's pretty good
Okay.
so far. Yeah,
So
so
24.
24 for
like
hospitals.
24. 24. Yeah. All right.
Each episode was 24 hours long.
Well,
There's a guy on my team named Jack Bauer,
Wow, really?
Is he
Yeah.
sick?
or Jack
Wow.
Bowers, but I always call him Jack
Oh.
Bauer.
Does he know about
he must have
24?
been born. He must have been born after 24 came out.
Probably. It's really scary seeing that everybody is born in the 2000s now. Andy, looking at you.
I know.
It's like one of my friends. I don't want to name him. I was talking about names for his kid, and he was like, "Yeah, George," and the middle name Lucas. Like the director? George Lucas.
Did he not put it together before you said something?
I feel like people might have some associations with that. I think he said George Luke. George Luke. I'm like, right?
That is
Kind of close.
it's a little bit close. Han Solo. That's a good name. Name your kid Han Solo. Is
That
that
24 came out in 2001, so your teammate is named. His namesake is probably Jack Bauer.
I'm gonna name my first kid Dwight Schrute in honor of Germany and German heritage. Okay. Anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? Yeah.
We should have Andy
Anyone?
do the intro and outro. Andy, outro us.
Okay,
No,
Andy.
it's good, girl. I
Sign
got-
us
Andy, break. Andy, do the break.
Andy, get a break.
No, here we go.
Sign us off, Andy.
All right,
Yeah, here we go.
start.
All right.
All
All right.
right.
Jason runs away.
All right, good job, everybody. Okay, see you next.
We'll be in touch.
See you